like that going on. Flying saucers, and they've had other things, you know.
We were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Os OVNIs e a Casa Branca nos arquivos extraterrestres. Nesta quarta, às 22 horas, somente por The History Channel. Sirva-se dessas bebidas e percorra as origens de seus aromas e sabores. O Mundo em um Copo. Nesta sexta, às 21 horas, somente por The History Channel. Segunda Guerra Mundial, as embarcações alemãs pareciam invencíveis, até que uma delas afundou na costa norte-americana.
Only 35 miles off Cape Hatteras, this is the German U-boat, one of Hitler's gray wolves. Stealthy, deadly, mysterious.
1352, Falso Orgulho. Amanhã, às 23 horas, somente por The History Channel.
Estamos seguindo as pegadas do coronel Percy Fawcett em busca da cidade perdida de Z. Entramos profundamente na selva e no território dos Cuicuros. Era aqui que Fawcett esperava encontrar a cidade perdida, e foi aqui que desapareceu misteriosamente. Agora, o arqueólogo Mike Heckenberger quer nos mostrar algo que pode esclarecer a busca de Fawcett. Vamos a um local sagrado para os Cuicuros, no Kugu, o lugar da onça.
And we're now coming into the ancient village, the ancient community.
Right here.
Right here.
How do we know that?
See that little rise we just came over?
Yeah, this little depression here?
Right. If
Okay.
I come back down in here,
Yeah.
you can see that rise
Yep.
is the beginning of the archaeological site. This is the outer limit of the...
So you're outside?
I'm outside.
And I'm inside.
And you're inside. You're an insider.
Come on in.
Thank you.
Let's go check it out.
Trabalhando com a Fukaka, Mike descobriu que este lugar sagrado é também o sítio de uma antiga aldeia.
We're getting closer to the center of the
We're
village.
getting closer to the center of the village.
Is that why I'm seeing more pottery
That's
as we get
right.
closer?
De novo, há muitos fragmentos de cerâmica.
Keep on going.
Keep going. We're actually walking parallel.
Embora pareça que andamos pela selva, estamos dentro dos limites da antiga aldeia. Este lugar deve ter sido enorme. Andamos por uma área aberta na floresta.
Pretty heavily vegetated here.
More snakes?
No more snakes.
Okay.
Can't have snakes in the plaza. We're now in the...
Onde hoje há vegetação baixa, já houve um espaço perfeitamente circular.
This is the Central Plaza.
This is where it all happened. This is where the chiefs did their business. This is where people came out and did their dances, just like we saw in the contemporary village.
Mas a descoberta mais importante de Mike em meados dos anos 90 não foi uma antiga praça na selva.
We're actually in the trough or the base of one of these ditches now. Chief's up here. Let's say hello to him.
Hi, Chief. Oi.
Bom dia.
Encontramos a Fukaka nesse local.
This trench.
À primeira vista, é difícil entender a importância do sítio.
Probably easier if I just get down and show you. So I'm just going to jump down in there. Gotcha.
right, so what are we looking at here?
This is the excavated ditch where they would have had the palisade wall.
Uma paliçada é uma muralha de defesa feita de madeira como as que rodeavam os fortes no Velho Oeste. Mike encontrou indícios concretos de que a antiga cidade de Nokugu era rodeada por uma paliçada.
Well, if you look here, this red, that's the natural soil color.
Okay.
And you can see there's a transition. It's very clear here. Dark soil with little pieces of charcoal in it, red soil here. That's the boundary. They dug the trench right here into the natural soil and then infilled. And right in the middle of these two walls is where the trunks are.
What was the length of the perimeter of this wall?
This particular wall was about 1.5 kilometers long, or just over a mile long.
Wow. So they're moving a tremendous amount of dirt. This represents a huge work project.
It speaks to the amount of labor, and even more than the gardens and the houses that we talked about, this shows these people meant to stay. They weren't going anywhere. This is a permanent construction. This is a long-term settlement. They lived here for centuries. So this is the principal Kwikudu Road leading west. It's one of the principal entryways into the village.
This is the runway we came in on.
500 anos atrás, Nokugu não tinha apenas fortes muralhas de madeira, tinha também extensas estradas. Tinha 5.000 habitantes e ligava-se por estradas a cidades similares. Esta faixa de terra em que estamos andando era uma estrada.
Where do these roads go to? Is there a specific place?
Yeah, they lead to another community. And this is an interesting thing. Not only were communities much larger in the past, in prehistoric times, but there was many more of them. And they were all linked up in this very complicated network of roads. Roads like this one that were very wide and well kept and straight as an arrow. But there was multiple of them.
Mike estudou fotos de satélite da região e usou o posicionamento global para seguir as ruínas das antigas estradas. O padrão das estradas é bem visível, saindo do espaço central da comunidade em forma de cruz. Além desta comunidade, havia um conjunto de cidades também ligadas por estradas, formando uma antiga paisagem urbana. É uma cidade muito diferente do que Fawcett imaginava. Sua cidade perdida de Z tinha grandes prédios públicos feitos de pedra. A versão de Mike é bem diferente.
So how does this reality relate to the idea of lost cities in the jungle? When I think city, I think skyscrapers and sidewalks. And you're saying this is a city too.
You have to open yourself up to a different idea of the city. This is not your classic European city center that trickles out into the countryside. This is a different form of urbanism. Kind of like LA in a way. There's no concrete single center. It's a bunch of units spread out across the landscape, tied together, integrated through a very complex system of communication. You have to remember that in pre-Columbian times, some of these communities were 10 or 15 times as large. There was 8 to 10 times as many of them, connected by very sophisticated, complicated road systems. City comes from our experience in Europe of a city center. This does not have a city center. This is spread across the landscape. It's built out rather than built up.
500 anos atrás, isto era uma metrópole que tinha cerca de 60.000 habitantes, com cerca de 2.500 a 5.000 pessoas por conjunto e 12 conjuntos interligados. Era comparável a Londres e a Madrid na Europa feudal. Era uma cidade. Oculta na selva, Z podia estar apenas a alguns quilômetros do acampamento de Percy Fawcett sem que ele jamais o soubesse.
Percy Fawcett was looking for European cities in the Amazon. He was looking for stone structures, pyramids, and this is a form of urbanism or a form of complex settlement that is built out rather than built up. It doesn't have centers.
Há outro grande mistério. O que aconteceu com Percy Fawcett? Com certeza ele não foi esquecido pelos Kwikuros, que o chamam de coronel.
My original journey here began looking at European explorers, and most recently, Colonel Percy Fawcett. What light can the Kwikuros shed on Colonel Fawcett?